Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I think it's going to be something kind of different, kind of interesting. We're going to be doing My League Sim in NBA2K20 to see who will win the NBA championship and like the MVP and all that. But I made some changes to the rosters. Each team is made up of the top 15 guys of a draft here. So I think I took drafts from 2019 all the way to 1990. I took all from 2019 to 30 years back to 1990. So each team is one draft, and it's the top 15 picks that are in the game. So not necessarily the top 15 players, because like Draymond Green, he's not in this because he was picked like 38th or something like that. So it's just the first 15 picks that are in the game. And some drafts didn't even have 15 guys in the entirety of the draft in the game. So I added so you know how like on the historic teams, the teams that don't have enough players have like John Brown and they have like 7 John Browns just to fill their roster. I basically added them to the rosters that didn't have enough players. So anyway, first we have the 76ers, which is the 2016 draft. And we have Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, Jaylen Brown, Domantas Sabonis, Jamal Murray, Buddy Hield, Karis LeVert, Jakob Poeltl. I think that's how you say that. I don't really know. Malik Beasley, Denzel Valentine, Chris Dunn, Thon Maker, Juan Hernangomez, Taurean Prince, Dragan Bender. So that is their team. Then we have the Bucks. And let me look here. The Bucks are 2005. So they have Chris Paul, Lou Will, Danny Granger, Ian Mahinmi, and I also used the most recent version of all the legends. I probably should have just used the best version because some of the legends are really bad, like Vince Carter. But I just used the most recent version, so I don't know. I just think it makes it better. I don't know. But also, if you want to see more videos like this, like My League Sims with different types of rosters, make sure to leave a like, give me ideas in the comments. Anyway, let's keep going. Chris Paul, Lou, Danny Granger, Ian Mahinmi, Marvin Williams, Gerald Green, Marcin Gortat, Andrew Bogut, the very first pick, and he's one of the worst players. Amir Johnson, Raymond Felton, Channing Frye, James Smith. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. James Smith isn't a real player. David Miller isn't a real player. Because I need the 3 more spots on this team, so I just put these guys on here. So that's 2005? Yeah. Chicago Bulls. This is 2002. Yao Ming, Amari Stoudemire, Carlos Boozer, Mike Dunleavy, who's actually a creative guy. I use some creative guys, but that's if they were like top 5 picks, because I feel like I don't want to leave the top 5 picks out. And if they were top 5 picks who were actually good. Mike Dunleavy, Caron Butler, like Jay Williams, Nene, Udonis Haslem, and then William Smith. All these guys are to round out the roster. So they don't have a huge rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-man rotation, which isn't great, but I mean it's also not bad. It's manageable. Anyway, Cleveland Cavaliers. This is the year 1992, so this is older. Shaq, one of the oldest years. I think the 3rd oldest in this entire thing. Shaquille O'Neal, Christian Laettner, Doug Christie, Latrell Sprewell, Robert Horry, LaFonso Ellis, Tom Gugliotta, Alonzo Mourning, and yeah, then these guys. So I think they have an 8-man too. Maybe not even. Yeah, they have an 8-man too. So that was 92. Celtics. This is actually, I checked in exhibition mode, like compared, or not exhibition mode, but just like in the game, compared like the stats of every team, and this is the highest team made up of like overalls of players. They have the highest like average overall, I guess you would say, was the Boston Celtics. And this is the 1996 draft. Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Kerry Kittles, Marcus Camby, Antoine Walker, Peja Stojakovic, Ray Allen, Jermaine O'Neal, Derek Fisher, and that's it. So 12-man for them, which is really good. That they probably won't even use all of them. Clippers, 1991 for the Clippers, so the 2nd oldest. Dikembe Mutombo, Steve Smith, Larry Johnson, Isaac Austin, Robert Pack, Stacey Augmon, Rick Fox, Greg Anthony, Luke Longley, Kevin Lynch, and that's it. Now, Memphis Grizzlies. This is from 2004. Dwight Howard, Andre Iguodala, J.R. Smith, Tony Allen, Trevor Ariza, Sean Livingston, Devin Harris, Luol Deng, Anderson Varejao, James Edwards, Shandon Anderson, and that is it. So, Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks are 1995. Kevin Garnett leading the team, Michael Finley, Brent Barry, Corliss Williamson, David Stoudemire, Fred Hoiberg, Greg Ostertag, Gary Trent, and that's it. Gary Trent is the last one. Miami Heat, 2003. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. That's why they're the Heat. But these three were all taken in the same year. But other than them, like, now Carmelo Anthony, current Melo is 77. 75, Nick Collison, Leandro Barbosa, Kyle Korver, Zaza, Luke Walton, Darko Milicic, and that's it. So if this team wants to be good, these three have to carry. LeBron and Wade. Chris Bosh is okay, but his overall is not amazing, I guess. Charlotte. Charlotte is 1994. So Grant Hill, Glenn Robinson, Jason Kidd, Juwan Howard, Eddie Jones, Aaron McKee, Charlie Ward, Jalen Rose, Brian Grant, and that is it. So that's a small rotation. Utah Jazz. This is the oldest year in this entire thing, 1990. So we have Derek Coleman, Dennis Scott, Kendall Gill, Tony Kukoc, Antonio Davis, Gary Payton, Tyrone Hill, D. Brown, and that's it. So another small rotation because, like, there weren't as many players in the game from this old, but Sacramento Kings, 1998 draft, Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Pierce, Anton Jameson, Larry Hughes, Al Harrington, Jason Williams, Bonzi Wells, Rashard Lewis, Rafe LaFrentz, Vince Carter, Mike Bibby, Tyronn Lue, and that's it. New York Knicks, 1998, Tim Duncan, Tracy McGrady, those two are going to be good together, Chauncey Billups, Keith Van Horn, Stephen Jackson, Antonio Daniels, Adonal Foyley, I think, and that is it. So, a small team here. Only a 7-man rotation for the New York Knicks. Los Angeles Lakers. This is the 2012 draft. So, Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Andre Drummond, Evan Fournier, Jeremy Lamb, Harrison Barnes, Terrence Ross, Deion Waiters, John Henson, Austin Rivers, Myers Leonard, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Maurice Harkless, and Miles Plumlee. That's one of the best teams there is, I think. It's not the best. The two best are the Celtics, and then we'll get to the next one later, the second best team. But also, I turned injuries off for this so that, like, if I go back to the Knicks, all these guys won't play. Because I did the playbook, like, the game plan and everything, to give only the actual players minutes. So I turned off injuries so that no one gets hurt and these guys won't play. Anyway, Orlando Magic. The Magic are 2017. Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell. Actually, I just realized I could just click that and it tells us when they were drafted. So 2017, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Bam Adebayo, De'Aaron Fox, Jonathan Isaac, Lauri Markkanen, Luke Kennard, Lonzo Ball, Markelle Fultz, Malik Monk, Zach Collins, Josh Jackson, Frank Ntilikina, Justin Jackson, Dennis Smith Jr. That's one of the best teams too. But still not the best. They don't have any in the 90s, but I think I still think that's a pretty good team. Dallas Mavericks, 1999. Manu Ginobili, Rip Hamilton, Jason Terry, Sean Marion, Andre Miller, Andre Kirilenko, Wally Zerbiak, James Posey, Baron Davis, Steve Francis, Richard Johnson. Is Richard Johnson a real person? No, he was not. So Steve Francis is the last player on there. So Brooklyn Nets. This is the second best team, right behind the Celtics, and this is 2011. Yes, 2011. Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Jimmer Fredette, Kemba Walker, Nikola Vucevic, Jonas Valanciunas, Tristan Thompson, Marcus Morris, Enes Kanter, Bismack Biyombo, Alec Burks, Markieff Morris, Brandon Knight, Iman Shumpert. So that's a pretty good team as well. Just these three together, that's going to be good. Nuggets, 2000 draft. Mike Miller, Kenyon Martin, Quentin Richardson, Darius Miles, Jamal McGlory, Jamal Crawford, Michael Redd, Hito Turkoglu, Brian Cardinal, and that is it for the Nuggets. The Indiana Pacers. This is the 2013 draft. Giannis Antetokounmpo, C.J. McCollum, Steven Adams, Victor Oladipo, Dennis Schroeder, Cody Zeller, Otto Porter, Kelly Olynyk, Nerlens Noel, Trey Burke, Alex Len, Michael Carter-Williams, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Ben McLemore, Tony Snell. A lot of these guys I didn't think were drafted like in the same year, you know? I just didn't think they were, but I guess they were. Giannis was drafted really young. If he was drafted in 2013, that means he was drafted when he was 17. It's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. New Orleans Pelicans. Unless his age on this is wrong, but Pelicans 2019 draft. Zion, the first pick, Ja Morant, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, PJ Washington, RJ Barrett, Kobe White, Tyler Hero, DeAndre Hunter, Jarrett Culver, Darius Garland, Cam Reddish, Cameron Johnson, Sekou Doumbouya. That's a good team. They're not amazing because they don't have anyone in the 90s, but Zion's pretty good. It's going to be interesting. These are all the contestants to win Rookie of the Year. Who will win it on the team? They're all on the same team. Detroit Pistons. This is 2009. Wow. 2009? Really? Yeah, that's right. 2009. James Harden, Stephen Curry, DeMar DeRozan, Drew Holiday, Blake Griffin, Ricky Rubio, Jeff Teague, Darren Collison, Taj Gibson, Pat Bev, Danny Green, Tyreek Evans, James Johnson, DeMar Carroll, Wayne Ellington. I think with Harden, Curry, and DeMar, this team's going to be pretty good. Even just Harden and Curry, 97 and 95. That's going to be good. Toronto Raptors. 2001, Gilbert Arenas, Tony Parker, Jason Richardson, Kwame Brown, Shane Battier, Zach Randolph, Richard Jefferson, Pau Gasol, Jared Wallace, Tyson Chandler, John Smith not a real person, Tyson Chandler's the last one. Okay, Houston Rockets. 2008, Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, Danilo Gallinari, Roy Hibbert, Kevin Love, Serge Ibaka, JaVale McGee, Eric Gordon, Brooke Lopez, DJ Augustine, Michael Beasley, Robin Lopez, Kosta Koufis, Ryan Anderson, Jared Bayless. That's a pretty good team as well, but not amazing. San Antonio, 2006. Brandon Roy, Kyle Lowry, LaMarcus Aldridge, Paul Millsap, JJ Redick, Rudy Gay, Rajon Rondo, Steve Novak, PJ Tucker, Tabu Cephalosha, and that is it. That's a okay team. This team's okay too. With the Phoenix Suns, this is 2018. Luka Doncic, Trae Young, DeAndre Ayton, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, Wendell Carter, Colin Sexton, Michael Porter, Mo Bamba, Troy Brown, Miles Bridges, Michael Bridges, Kevin Knox, and Jerome Robinson. Oklahoma City Thunder. 1993. Chris Webber, Bruce Bowen, Allen Houston, Nick Van Exel, Jamal Mashburn, Penny Hardaway, Isaiah Ryder, Sean Bradley, Sam Cassell, Brian Russell, George Lynch, and that's it. Minnesota Timberwolves, 2015. Karl Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, then the two big men, then Devin Booker as well, D'Angelo Russell, Kelly Oubre, Miles Turner, Willie Cauley-Stein, Jahlil Okafor, Justice Winslow, Frank Kaminsky, Emmanuel Mudiay, Trey Lyles, Mario Hezonja, Stanley Johnson, and Cameron Payne. Trailblazers, 2007. Kevin Durant, Greg Oden, Al Horford, Mike Conley, Marc Gasol, Thaddeus Young, Jeff Green, Joakim Noah, Nick Young, Corey Brewer, Jared Dudley, Marco Bellinelli, Wilson Chandler, and that is it. Golden State Warriors, they are 2014. Joel Embiid, Zach LaVine, Jusuf Nurkic, Andrew Wiggins, TJ Warren, Julius Randle, Marcus Smart, Jabari Parker, Aaron Gordon, Alfred Payton, Doug McDermott, Dario Saric, Gary Harris, Noah Vonleh, Dante Exum, and that is it. So pretty good team there. And Washington Wizards, last but not least, 2010. Paul George and John Wall leading, with Eric Bledsoe, Gordon Hayward, DeMarcus Cousins, Derek Favors, Ekpe Udoh, Al-Farouq Aminu, Patrick Patterson, Avery Bradley, Evan Turner, Greg Monroe, Ed Davis, Quincy Pondexter, and Wesley Johnson. So that is all the teams. And we have all 82 games to go through. And we will see who wins the NBA championship. So I will see you all when I am done simulating. Okay guys, so we are done with the season, and Anthony Davis of the Los Angeles Lakers, the 2012 year team, won MVP. Rookie of the Year, okay, that makes sense. Rookie of the Year, Glenn Robinson, because he's definitely a rookie. Look at the stats on Davis. He averaged a double-double with points and rebounds. Glenn Robinson almost averaged a double-double. Tony Parker got 6th Man of the Year on the Toronto Raptors with 17 points. That's pretty good for off the bench, almost a double-double. Andre Kirilenko got Defensive Player of the Year. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks. That's okay, I guess. Most Improved, Luka Doncic. Luka. Most Improved is Luka with 17. He averaged a triple-double and he didn't get MVP. I mean, I guess it's not 24 points, but still, it's a triple-double. I think he should have the MVP award right now. And I have the ability to change it. I'm giving the MVP to Luka Doncic. I don't know if this is fair, but did anyone else average a triple-double? Because I don't see anyone else who averaged a triple-double. Only Luka. Where is Luka? How many points did he have? He should be around here, right? Okay, I'm just going by name now. Should be up here. Luka Doncic, yes. MVP with a triple-double. Then Glenn Robinson, defensive, and got Most Improved. Coach of the Year, Frank Vogel. What team does Frank Vogel coach? Let's see. He coaches the Lakers, so that would be the 2012 team with Anthony Davis, who got MVP, even though he shouldn't have. But anyway, let's see the All-NBA team. Gilbert Arenas, Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Dwight Howard. Then we have Yao Ming, Kevin Garnett, Chris Webber, Chris Paul, and T-Mac. Third team, Westbrook, Lillard, Giannis on the third team. Wow. Grant Hill and Joel Embiid. All defensive, Dwayne Wade, Paul George, Kirilenko, Kawhi, and Dikembe. Kobe, Ben Simmons, Anthony Davis, Giannis, and Shaq. Kobe really getting defensive team, okay. Rookie, Glenn Robinson. Oh, it's because these guys are custom. That's why they counted as rookies. Because Glenn Robinson, Zion, Ja, Kwame Brown, Manu Ginobili, R.J. Barrett, Michael Porter Jr., Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, and DeAndre Hunter. So the all rookie second team is basically the Pelicans. That's pretty cool. Let's look at the standings. So the Brooklyn Nets are actually top in the East. I expected the Celtics to be good, and they made the playoffs, but they were not. I thought their team was the best, but I did know the Nets would be good, and they are in the conference. They actually won the East with only 18 losses by a long shot. They won. So the Nets are 2011. The Pacers. Actually, no. I'm just gonna look who didn't make it. The 76ers didn't make it. 2016, led by Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram, Sabonis, and Pirtle. They didn't make it. Oh, I don't think that team's bad. I'm surprised they didn't make it. How about Toronto? Wow, with Gilbert Arenas getting first team and Tony Parker getting 6th Man of the Year, this team didn't make the playoffs. Toronto Raptors were 2001. Detroit Pistons Curry and Harden didn't make it? Look at this team. Stephen Curry, James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Blake Griffin. How do them four should automatically make the playoffs? And as a 1 seed. This should not be... I don't understand. They lost more games than they won. How is that possible? Orlando Magic, they didn't make it. De'Aaron Fox, Donovan Mitchell, John Isaac, Jason Tatum, and Bam. I understand that one. It's a good team, but I understand why they didn't make it. And Cleveland, Latrell Sprewell, Doug Christie, Robert Orr. Yeah, this team was bad. I mean, they had Shaq, but it's not even the best version of Shaq. So, those are the teams that didn't make it. The Lakers getting top on here with Lillard, Beal, Harrison Barnes, Anthony Davis, and Drummond. Yeah, that was a good team. Phoenix was good with Trae Young and Luka. Portland didn't make it. Mike Conley, Corey Brewer, Durant, Horford, and Oden. Yeah, Durant was the only one on that team. Dallas Mavericks. So the Trailblazers were 2007, and the Mavericks were 1999. Jason Terry, Manu Ginobili, Rip Hamilton, Sean Marion, and Kirilenko. I'm surprised they didn't make it. I mean, the only thing they didn't have was a big man. They had Kirilenko playing center because they don't have a big man. They literally don't have a center or a power forward. Kirilenko is the tallest player, so Kirilenko played center. But other than that, they were good, I think. I mean, I think they were okay. The Clippers, 1991. Yeah, I understand why this team didn't make it. That team's just garbage. Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets were in 2000. Jamal Crawford, Mike Miller, Darius Marley. Yeah, this team was bad as well. Utah Jazz. The oldest in the entire thing. 1990 with Gary Payton, Kendall Gill, Dennis Scott, Derek Coleman. Yeah, this team was bad. See, these teams are bad, but like the team with Curry and Harden and DeMar and Blake Griffin should have made the playoffs, I think. 2019, the Pelicans, so a team of all rookies would not be able to take the NBA championship, we've learned. Or at least not against the other teams that we have. Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies were... What year is this? 2004. Sean Livingston, Iguodala, Trevor Ariza, Dang, and Dwight. Yeah, that team was trash. Dwight was their best player. See, like, look at the Lakers. Look, Lillard, Beal, Barnes, Davis, and Drummond. Like, that's a really good team. And then look at, like, the New Orleans, look at, like, the Grizzlies. But who is the worst in all of the NBA? That is what is the most important. What did I click? Okay. So in the East, the Hawks were 24-58. The Grizzlies were 16-66, and so were the Pelicans. These two teams. Oh no. Okay. So I mean, we could check. No, we're not gonna check individual players. Now I'll put on each box like what year the team is, and then you guys will be able to tell. I mean, yeah. So. Let's see who will make it through the first round. What teams will be eliminated? Golden State's not looking good. Boston, wow! Boston was I had such high expectations. I expected them to be the best, one of the best teams, and they got eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. Boston Celtics, RIP 1996. Who else? The Houston Rockets, RIP 2008. LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Bosh have been eliminated. I'm not even going to look at the year because those are the only players that matter. Golden State, yeah, we expected that one. 2014, Andrew Wiggins. That's tough. Chicago Bulls, RIP 2002. New York Knicks. Knicks were 1997. Kings were 1998. OKC were 1993. So these are the teams we have left. We have the Lakers and the Nets, the 1 seeds. The 1 seeds, the 2 seeds, the 3 seeds, and the 4 and 5 seeds. So Sacramento getting upset, but everyone else winning quite easily. Actually, no, the Washington and New York went to 4-3. The Phoenix and OKC went to 4-3, and the San Antonio Kings went to 4-3. But other than that, okay, simulate the round. The Phoenix Suns. That's the team with Luka, 2018. Who else has gone? Wizards. The Wizards were the team with Paul George, and they were 2010. It was Paul George and John Wall leading them. Will the Lakers be able to squeeze by San Antonio? I don't know. Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets were 1994, so I don't know anyone from them. And the Spurs. The Spurs. 2006. Okay. 1 and 3 seed. 1 and 2 seed. I expect the Nets to win the entire thing. I knew the Nets and the Celtics were the two teams I said were gonna do well. And the Lakers are here now, but simulate the round. The Nets win, the Lakers win. Oh, Indiana! Indiana! The Nets are gone! That had, like, Kyrie and... I'll have to check, because... Yeah, and the Timberwolves are gone. The Nets were 2011 with Kyrie and some other stars that I don't remember, but they were still stars. And the Timberwolves with Cat 2015. Let's look at, I don't know. Can I view this score? The Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell, Miles Turner, Devin Booker, Kristaps. Dude, Lillard is just... everyone can score on this team. Like, you got like literally everyone who can score. Like, you have Terrence Ross playing only 16 minutes, still getting 8 points. And then on this team, look at the Nets. Okay, the Pacers have Giannis, so that's why they're doing it. But Dennis Schroeder, 30 points. Who even puts that many points up? Definitely not Schroeder, Oladipo, Olynyk, McCollum. But look at the Nets. Kyrie, Clay, and Kawhi. Like, how does that team, just like Harden, Curry, and Blake Griffin and DeMar, like, how does that team not do good? And with Marcus Morris, Jimmer putting up 18. I don't know, but it all comes down to this. Can I just, like, simulate it without Simcast? I don't think so. Okay, we're just gonna go with Simcast for each of these games. Fastest. Simulate game. Pacers win the first score. Oh, okay. Pacers are up. The Pacers are gonna win! Damian Lillard, Barnes Davis, that's a lot of points, but they could just not win. Giannis putting up 40! Giannis and Schroeder again, putting up 16. They don't even need, like, McCollum to score. Even, like, on the Trailblazers right now, McCollum's one of the top scorers, and they don't need him because they have Giannis putting up 40. Ooh, okay. Simulate with Simcast. This one we're just gonna do fast, because I feel like that one went by really fast. Okay, no, we're gonna go fastest. We're gonna slow it down. So Lakers are, we're just gonna slow it down. The Lakers are destroying them this game. Wow, the Lakers are gonna win, right? Yeah. The Lakers destroyed them. Anthony Davis putting up 26, Lillard putting up 24. That's 50 combined, wow. Evan Fournier scoring a lot, Beal. Oladipo this time, Giannis only putting up 12, that's why they lost. Okay. Simulate again. Who will be the victorious? The Lakers are... okay. The Lakers destroyed them again. Barnes putting up 23. I don't understand 2K sometimes. Barnes putting up 23. Anthony Davis putting up only 12. Giannis putting up 16. While Oladipo putting up... I don't understand this game sometimes. But I think it's safe to say the Lakers have destroyed the Pacers. Yup. And Anthony Davis wins Finals MVP, so we have determined that the 2012 NBA draft had the best player pool according to 2K. Because the Lakers were from 2012, and they had the best player pool if everyone was playing on the team. Yeah, the Lakers might actually win the finals this year. I don't think it's going to be against the Pacers in the finals, but the Lakers could definitely win the finals this year. It's definitely a possibility. I don't know, maybe not how they played against Toronto, but anyway. This was a nice experiment, fun for me. The Lakers, look at that team on the right. Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Harrison Barnes, Anthony Davis, Andre Drummond, with Fournier. Fournier was scoring a lot, and he was the sixth man. Yeah, that was fun though. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. I hope all you enjoyed watching this video, or anyone who does watch this video, I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all next time. If you want me to do this more, or have any ideas for what I should do next, then make sure to leave suggestions down below and like the video. But I mean, yeah. Thank you for your support on everything. The 1-year anniversary of my YouTube channel is coming up soon. September 6th will be 1 year. I actually started my channel on September 6th, and I streamed some NBA2K20 my team on September 6th of last year. So that was my very first thing I ever uploaded to my channel, and my 1-year anniversary is coming up soon. I don't know, I'm planning to do a special video for that, but I really don't know what it's gonna be. So I don't know, maybe nothing special will happen, but yeah, I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all next time.